What is going on, guys? Paul James here, and in this video I'm going to show you step by step how to scale a lead generation agency to $10,000 a month. This is a full free step-by-step course that I wanted to put together with you to start as a complete beginner, because this business model has completely changed my life, and I know that if you take the simple steps that I lay out inside this video, it will also change your life, just as it has for many of my successful students like Victor here, who wrote in to say that he closed a deal with a minimum of $997 per month, or like Matthew here, who said he took the class, he grabbed a client for $2,500, or like Justin here, who landed a client, and you can see I asked him how big was the client. He said it was $1,300 a month. So as you guys can see, there are many people here who've taken action on this information and were able to completely change their lives. So grab a pen and a paper and let's dive in and get started with this super simple strategy. All right, so let's get into it. The first thing that we need to do is we need to understand what the concept of lead generation is. So essentially, when someone needs a service done, they usually go to Google or a search engine and they type in what they're searching for, like roofer, and what city they're searching in. And what they'll do is they'll usually find a result on Google similar to this one. They're gonna then go and check out the website of whoever it is, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna either fill out a form or they're going to submit a phone call and do business with that person or get an estimate, right? So our job in the lead generation agency is to put up assets like this one across the internet. We kind of become like digital real estate agents, essentially. We own these assets, and what we do is we just sell the leads to someone. So when someone fills out a form or calls, we get paid every time that happens. So in this example, I get paid $50 every time someone submits this form or calls that phone number. So if I get 10 people per month to do that, I make $500 per month just on this one single asset. And keep in mind, the amount of times that we can redo this over and over and over again is virtually unlimited. I can rinse and repeat this over and over and over again. Now, there are some important factors that I do want to point out about the lead generation agency as you're building these assets out. And that is, number one, you want to make sure your branding for it is very generic. So what I didn't do is I didn't create this asset and call it Bob's Roofing Company, because then I could only sell the phone calls and the leads that came in to Bob. Instead, I just named it after the city name that I targeted, which in this case was Cedarburg. Now, the other thing I could do is I could have kept it generic. Instead of a city name, I could have called it like Affordable Roofing Pros, Reliable Roofing Pros, Best Roofing Pros, A+ Roofing Pros, just giving you some ideas so that you can really get thinking about how this would work out for you. So as you can see, the step number one in order to execute on this is gonna be to pick a location. And if you need more help on picking niches and locations, I have a free masterclass below this video that goes through how to get your lead generation business off the ground as a complete beginner. It's about an hour long, and it walks you through all the steps to tracking the leads, to automating the entire process, to picking a niche, location, all that stuff. But here's kind of the high level overview of it right now. You wanna go to the map and you notice Milwaukee is the big city right here. And you can do this from anywhere in the world, right? You don't have to be from this location. You just pick an area on the map. But what you don't wanna do is you don't wanna pick the large city. You wanna go out into the smaller suburbs like Brookfield or like New Berlin or like, I don't know, Oak Creek, right? And then what you would wanna do is you would want to go to a website like Home Advisor, and you would want to look at what are some successful lead generation niches. Now, Home Advisor does like $500,000 or like $500 million, I'm sorry, not half a million, like $500 million a year annually in business, which means that they really have figured out which niches work. And if you can capture just a small demographic or a small market share of what they have, you're going to be doing amazing. So you can see, you might get some ideas like swimming pool, remodels, heating and air conditioning, garage door. We could click browse all services and really get the full list, but you just wanna like select one of these. Like maybe it's like, I don't know, swimming pool. And then you select the location, right? That would be how you would go about it. And then what you would wanna do is you would want to hop into a tool like Keyword Surfer. And Keyword Surfer is a free Chrome extension. You need to install Google Chrome to use it. But what it allows you to do is it allows you to do a search like pool cleaning, Leesburg, Florida. And what it's gonna do is it's going to show you what the search volume is for that area. Let me take off the FL and see if that pulls up a different metric. Okay, so we're not getting much searches for that. And I don't know if the tool is just not bringing me data. Let me try a different location, like maybe Davenport, and see if that helps. Okay, I don't think that the tool is actually working right now. Like, it's not giving me data. I don't know if it's down right now, but normally it would give me data search volume for this. And I know that there's definitely search volume for this keyword for these areas, which is why I know that the tool is probably just under maintenance or something right now. But what's gonna happen is it's gonna show volume here. And when you see volume, that signifies that this is actually a good keyword to go after. So you might wanna cross-reference it if you're not sure. But like I said, I already know that for sure, like this kind of keyword is going to get a lot of searches because I know that there's homeowners in these areas that are wanting pool cleaning done. So I know that the tool is probably just down right now. Okay, so you can cross-reference it with a tool like Keyword Surfer, which is free to use, and that will help determine whether or not you should go after that. Okay, so once you've determined a niche and a location to go after, it's time to get started building out your asset, which looks something like this, right? Now, in order to do this, we use a software called HighLevelPages to build out these assets. I will leave a link in the description to a free urgent training that I'm holding that shows you exactly how to get started with this tool. It'll show you how to build websites from start to finish, and it comes with a bunch of awesome bonuses if you want to get started with this tool. But let me show you why I use this tool. If I click new website and I click from templates, and I scroll through here and say I want to work with like car detailing, I can come in here and type in something like car detailing, and I have different options from templates that are already done that look amazing. So look at this. This is a full-blown website that I can then go and build out, and I don't have to do much. If I don't like this one, I could look at some of their other options. Oops, I clicked off of it. Let me go back. If I didn't like that one, I could look at this one. Maybe this one is a little bit better for me. Okay, so if I like this one, all I have to do is click continue. And I want to show you, even if you're a beginner starting from scratch, you've never like built out a website before, you can get started with this model by using these tools that I'm sharing with you, because I also don't know how to program. So there's really no excuse to get started with this business model right now. So check this out. I can easily come in here and I can start putting in my phone number here, or saying, if you need a free quote on getting your vehicle detailed, call us now. And then I can go ahead and I can put in my phone number here, just like that. And it's as easy as just typing out an email. Like if you can type out an email, you can do this. You can go ahead and you can bold whatever you want to bold. They have a bunch of different options here to change fonts. We can underline it. We can do whatever we need to do. We can change the font size right here as well, just like that. So you can see everything is just super easy to do and to change. And there's just, like I said, again, no reason that you can't get started with this today. So that's how we go and we build out websites that look like this, and we do it with a few clicks of a mouse, and we get our asset out there generating leads. And the next step is we need to find someone to buy these leads. So the easiest way to do that is just to kind of go through and look at who is already paying for leads. One of the ways we can do that is we could go on a site like Home Advisor and see what the other companies are. But the other way we can do that is we can go and just look at Google Maps and see who's kind of like, looks like they've got a lot of reviews. They're probably buying leads. We can also look up if people are running ads. So sometimes if we do a search for something like, I don't know, let's do like plumber Orlando. Okay, these people are paying for leads because you can see it says sponsored. So what we could do is we could actually send some leads to these guys and say, you know, hey, did you like the leads we sent you? We would love to keep sending you more. And then give them a price and say, hey, we'll send you all of our leads. It's gonna be $50 a lead. You only pay us when we send you leads. And this model is what makes it super appealing to businesses out there to keep working with you, because you can get started without having an existing client base, because you are proving that you can help them right out of the gate, which is very, very appealing to these business owners. So as you can see, lead generation is one of the best business models out there today, and it's helped me and countless others, like I showed you earlier, like Victor, like Justin, like Matthew, and there's others like Shael, like Paul T, who've just made tons and tons of money by implementing the strategies that I've shared with you on this video right now. And if you've made it this far, it means that you're pretty serious about changing your life, right? You want to get to that $10,000 a month mark, and lead generation is the best way to do it. So you have two options from leaving this video. You could go on about your day, or go out there and like watch more videos or more content, or you can take action on what I've given you in this video, in this free training course right here today. And if you would like more help with doing that, I have a link in the description of this video to help you implement everything that I taught you here today. It is a free masterclass that will break down how to set all of this up in even greater detail to get your first lead generation asset up and running, to get your first client. I will take you by the hand step by step. So check that link out. It's the first link in the description of this video. And also I will leave a link to the other software that I mentioned in this video as well, if you want to check that out too. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe and smash that like button. Anyways, I will see you in another video. I am Paul James. Peace out.